Hi and welcome back to Kanji Master. The first kanji we're going to look at today is kanji for resemblance. The onyo reading is sho, like shozo, meaning to resemble. And the kunya reading is the ayaka from ayakaru, meaning to, quite a rare word. This one I hadn't heard this one before today. It means to like to share someone's good luck. Draw it, we've got 3 spikes. And then the moon. If you can imagine, you have to look up in the sky. You see the moon, and next to the moon is another moon with sort of a pointy hat on, with 3 points on the top. You think to yourself, that moon does resemble that moon, but there's only supposed to be one moon. So that's the moon. If any of you have seen Mighty Bush, that's what I'm suddenly thinking about. So just picture the moon that resembles the other moon. It's got a little spiky hat on, and you're good to go. I should say, at this point you will notice that a lot of the kanjis, they do contain the kanji for moon in them. That's sort of today's theme. Let's go look at the next one. Next kanji is kanji for like turn off, blow out, or erase, I guess you could say. The onyo reading is sho, like shoka, meaning digestion, which I'll show you to draw in a second. And the kunya reading is kieru, from to turn off, to be erased, or kesu, to erase. To draw, it's pretty simple. Got tsunami, and now resemblance. So if we even combine the story of the previous one, hope you remember it. Look up at the moon that resembles the other moon with the 3 points on it, 2-pointed hat. And in comes this wave through the sky. Maybe it's a cosmic wave, water splashing, and erases the second moon. And you have to question yourself whether you imagine the whole thing. Shoka. Digestion. On to the next one. The next kanji means whittle down or shave off. The onyo reading is saku, like sakujo, meaning deletion, like sakujo suru, to delete letter, moji sakujo suru. The kunyomi reading is kezuru, meaning to like whittle down or shave off. Hatsuru is the same thing. To draw it, it's just you've got your resemblance, and you've got your sort of, I guess you sort of, it's got E, doesn't it, really? So we take that as an astronaut in space, and after sort of this tidal wave is like knocked away and erased our resemblance moon, astronaut goes up and there's only like debris in the air, and he gets a little like a reed or something. He starts chipping away, whittling away, shaving down the remains of the moon so that everyone's safe on Earth. It's all happening in space up there with the moon. So whittle down or shave off, use your reed to do so. Next kanji is a kanji for chains, iron, or connection. The onyo reading is sa, like sakoku, meaning to like close a country's borders. Kunya reading is kusari, as in chain, Japanese for chain, or toza. I'm not sure about toza. If you guys know, please comment in the section below. Draw it like this. Let's try for some semblance of resemblance to what it's supposed to be. Yeah, that's better. Not great, but there you go. So moving away from the moon character for a bit here, but similar 3 spikes at the top here. I've got a gold clam, 3 spikes on top. So you've got to think of this sort of symbol, this imagine a bunch of gold clams chained together. Imagine the gold, imagine the chain. And on each one of the clams is 3 spikes, so you can use it sort of like a weapon. So you're wielding it, spinning it around, hitting people with it. When you close your country, close your country, that's what you stand at your borders waving this chain made of these golden clams with 3 spikes on each one, with a deadly weapon. On to the next one. The next kanji is a kanji for esteem, furthermore, and yet. You might be thinking furthermore. It's very similar to this one in meaning, and you're actually correct. And we can actually join these two together, which I'll show you how to do in a second. Make a word. Kunya reading is sho, like cool sho, is like fancy or taste, your way you like things. The kunya reading is nao, meaning furthermore. To draw it. Now this shape, actually you can sort of imagine it. One you kind of refers to it as a mustache because you basically got a mouth with a big line around the top of it. I kind of like that. And you've got these 3 spikes sort of sticking out the top of it. So if you imagine someone with a, like, he decides to grow a mustache. Like, oh, that's good mustache. And they go, furthermore, I'm adding one more thing, and they put 3 piercings in their nose, spikes in their nose. Imagine it. And that's their taste. It's like their sort of, and furthermore, and yet, I'm not finished. Not just a moustache. 3 spikes in the nose. Pretty awesome. Now cuts it. Furthermore. Sorry, and yet. Sorry, that's and yet. Cool, on to the next one. And the last kanji today, seemingly at random, is the kanji for poison, or venom, or injury. And your meaning is doku, meaning poison in Japanese. To draw it, we have, what appears to be the kanji for life, very similar to this one, minus that line. We got window. So, if you picture sitting by the window, you decide to take your life. So you're drinking this water, but it's not water, it's poison. Imagine the taste, the acidy taste, and it burns in your throat. You start losing consciousness, your head bangs against the window. You lose your life to the window, by the window, to poison. And that's it for today after that morbid story. Catch you guys again tomorrow. Bye.